can't let Iran have a nuclear weapon. So this should have been done by previous presidents. It should have been done for years. It'll come to an end very soon, and we're going to be very victorious.
Today, President Trump will reportedly meet with his national security team on Iran. So that meeting is expected to take place in the Situation Room, which sounds like a good place for that. And it comes after the president canceled his team's Saturday trip to Pakistan for a second round of talks. Tehran has reportedly submitted a new proposal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz without any concessions on its nuclear program. Matt Finn is in Dubai. And Matt, as I understand it, the Iranians want to take the whole nuclear issue off the table and negotiate that at a later time.
Yeah, Dana, that's been a real sticking point throughout all these negotiations. The U.S. blockade on Iranian ports is entering its third week here in the Persian Gulf. And now Iran is reportedly willing to relinquish its control on the Strait of Hormuz, but it doesn't want to meet U.S. demands on its nuclear program. Axios reports Iran is willing to stop its attacks and demands on the Strait of Hormuz, but wants to postpone talks about its nuclear program until a later date. Now, President Trump says the U.S. is not willing to budge on preventing Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. U.S. negotiators don't need to travel around the world to even discuss the matter. The ball is in Iran's court.
If they want to talk, they can come to us or they can call us. You know, there is a telephone. We have nice secure lines, although I'm not sure any telephone line is secure, frankly. But we have secure lines, and if they want, we can talk. But we're not sending people to travel 18 hours.
The president told Fox he canceled the U.S. delegation trip that was planned for Saturday because Iran proposed a peace deal that did not meet U.S. requirements. Now, since then, the Iranian foreign minister, Arachi, is blaming the U.S. for its approach and what he calls excessive demands.
Developments have occurred in the negotiations. The Americans' approaches caused the previous round of talks, despite the progress that had been made, not to reach its objectives because of the excessive demands they made and the incorrect approaches they adopted.
Now, in a sign that Pakistan is letting go of the idea that it may host more talks in the near future, the fortified security perimeter that was in place to protect the location of the negotiations, well, that perimeter has now been lifted. Dana, Bill.
Right. Thank you so much. Hopefully more to come. Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.